Right now, I think the camera's messed up. I think it's pointing at me. Right now, me and my little buddy back here are going to the store. He gets a little car sick sometimes, but right now, going on a short trip, and so I don't think that's going to be an issue. But so we're going to the grocery store, we're going to pick up a few things. He loves it when we get to the grocery store because he can sit in the buggy and he says hi to almost everybody that walks by. It's crazy. I've never seen a baby that social before. So it's like we'll be driving, just pushing our buggy, and he'll just look over somebody and go, hi, hi. And when they walk away, a lot of times he'll go, bye. So yeah, very entertaining. Whoa. But yeah, so this is actually something he enjoys doing. This is what makes me happy, that I don't have to, when we go to the grocery store, that it's not a big ordeal. Sometimes I've seen some parents that they do everything they can not to take their kids to the grocery store or to places like that because they get really fidgety. Adrian, I guess called a people watcher. He loves to watch people and be around them. You can hear him back there talking right now. Because he's watching the traffic. He's looking at, I can have almost like rear view mirror things to where I can see what he's doing. He's just looking at the window, watching all the traffic go by. But hopefully he'll do good in the store. I'm going to practice a little while. Well, I tried flying my drone and the battery died. It's got a little tiny battery inside of it, so I think it'd go for maybe 10 minutes. I have to charge it back up. I don't have time right now. So I tried playing with a lot, and the main problem that this is mainly for indoor use because it is so small. Any tiny gust of wind just blows it everywhere. So my main problem is the wind in my yard comes from this direction and blows that direction, but it blows downhill. So until it gets to the end of the fence, then it goes up. I have to, if I can find a picture, I'll show you what I mean, because there's actually a gigantic, the way the snow in my yard is that, here, let's see here. All around in that little cove over there, all the way down through here, there's the snow is about maybe 2 foot high. Here, there's no snow. And then down at the end of the yard, there's a humongous hill that almost got to the top of the fence last year. So the way the wind blows is it sweeps along this way and then goes up. So basically, through here, it wants to go down so I get more power. When it gets to the end of the yard, it wants to shoot straight up in the air.
Is it good?
Like tacos, buddy? It's Taco Tuesday. First taco. Yum, yum.
Is it good?
Can't talk me out eating. I wonder about things because just the reasons behind why people do stuff. I mean, like, do they really think before they do things? Like, today, prime example that made me think of this is because my son Adrian, I was sitting holding a cup of coffee, taking a drink of it, and he walked up to me. He was watching Scooby, like I had his, he was watching Scooby-Doo on his iPad, and for some reason, he just turned around, walked over to me, and just smacked my cup of coffee out of my hand. And I was like, why in the world did he do that? And I didn't say anything because it stunned me for the second. And the instant he did it, he realized he made a mistake. He just laid down, and I was like, oh. It was just so shocking to me. I was just like, why did you do that? So yeah, I had to clean all that up and change clothes and wash my the clothes I had on. And it's just like, why did he do that? And then it's like, why? And then it made me think about, why do people just do things and like certain things like it's like, did they even think before they did something? Because the second that they did it, they realized it was a mistake. It's kind of like when you forget your keys and you shut your door, and the second that you hear that door latches, you're like, oh, my keys in the house. I don't. It's that same. I'm assuming because it's that same. Because I try to think before I act. I try not to do something that's just completely stupid. Don't get me wrong. I've done that in the past. I have done things, and I'm just like, I shouldn't have done that. But generally, those are in video games. I get those moments in video games. I'm like, I really shouldn't have done that. But in life, I try to think before I really act. I try not to let my emotions just make me do something I'm going to regret later. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas why just in general somebody does things, when and the instant you do it, you realize, yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, just not thinking, just don't care. I don't know. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think.